Let us see one example of lesson plan based on NCERT learning outcomes. As you all know that NCERT has released the learning outcomes for all the subjects and for all the class in year 2017 and 18. So based on that learning outcome, how can we prepare the lesson plan? Let's see. Here I am taking the class 5 subject EVS and name of the lesson is mangoes round the year. Number of period required is 10 and now see the statement of teaching philosophy. I believe students learn best when they learn in authentic context. By learning through real world problem solving, they discover the value in knowledge. Hence, I prioritize authentic learning situations where students learn through solving real world problems. In this way, I help my students understand the connection between what they are learning and life beyond the four walls of the classroom. As we all know, the environmental studies in primary class is based on 6 themes. The themes are family and friends, food, shelter, water, travel, and things we make and do. In family and friends, another sub classification are there, that is relationship, work and play, animals and plants. So in this chapter, we are dealing with the second theme in EVS as for NCF, that is food. The focused skills in this chapter is observation and reporting, identification and classification, and discovery of facts. The gist of the lesson is spoilage and wastage of food, food preservation techniques, and drying and pickling. As you know, NCERT suggests the learning outcome for various topics. So let us see what the NCERT suggests for this particular chapter. For class 5 EVS, the learning outcomes are here. So we are taking the second one, the explain the use of technology and the process of accessing basic needs like food, water, etc. in our daily life. For example, farm produce to kitchen, grains to roti, preservation techniques, storage and tracking of water source. So our this lesson plan is based on this second learning outcome suggested by NCERT. The learning outcome of this particular lesson, at the end of the chapter, the student will be able to tell causes of food spoilage. They can differentiate the food item that can get spoiled in short or long period. They can list out various food preservation techniques and describe about the things and steps involved. They can relate possible ways to identify spoiled food. They can explain steps of making aam papad, and they can take necessary precautions in storing food for a long time. One important thing to remember while we are preparing the lesson plan, that the learning outcomes, the pedagogical strategy and the assessment, these three parts should be in parallel line. It means for achieving the particular learning outcome, we have to design the lesson and we have to adopt different pedagogical strategy, and to assess the learning outcome, we have to plan the assessment strategy. So all the 3 points should be interconnected. So let us see the pedagogical strategy, what we are planning for achieving these particular learning outcomes. First one is experiment, keeping various food items in open air and recording the changes day by day. Then group discussion on causes of food spoilage. Quiz activity for self-assessment which will get spoiled early. So all these three activities are planned to achieve the particular learning outcomes, like what are the causes of food spoilage, then differentiate the food item that can spoil in short and long period. Next pedagogical strategy, ICT. So we can show the video about various food preservation techniques, then reading recipe books to prepare various kind of food items. Then experiential learning, they will experience making aam papad, what is described in the book. Then in real life application, observing various food packets and study the information in it, like the expiry date, the manufacturing date, what are the ingredients of that particular food item, etc. And finally, a slogan and poster making activity on the topic eat healthy and stay healthy. So the resources I have used for this particular lesson, the videos, PPTs about wastage of food, preservation of food, internet resources, food items to conduct various activities, then drawing materials for poster making or slogan writing, then library resources and food packets. So let us see what are the integration we have made in this particular topic. We have integrated with art while making posters and slogan writing. We can integrate it with EVS. One chapter is there in class 5 EVS, from testing to digesting. So in this chapter also we are going to learn about various food items. In ICT integration, we have prepared live worksheets and online quiz. With health and hygiene, which is called the transdisciplinary integration, healthy eating habits, we can also inculcate value like respecting food. We can also integrate with the maths in data handling, because while doing the real life application activity, student may got some packets where the expiry date is not written, but the manufacturing rate is written there, and also written that this packet or this food will be expire after 6 months or after 12 months of packing. So they can calculate the expiry date and know about the food packet. So these are the integration I have made with this particular chapter. Then the assessment strategy, listing out the causes of food spoilage. Then worksheet is there. Let us see this worksheet. You can assign the students and they can assess themselves, and we can also take class tests. Then group discussion on various topic like spoilage and wastage of food, its causes, then various food preservation technique. For ICT integration also, I have made the live worksheet. Let us see. This is the live worksheet. The student can attend or take this assignment or quiz and get their results, and they can assess themselves. Then another assessment strategy is report presentation after survey and the questionnaires. We can also inculcate 21st century skills or value in the students. We can develop critical thinking by group discussion or asking question. What are the food items should you carry while going on a journey? They can discuss, they can think that there are some food item which we prepare in our home will spoil very quickly, so we cannot take this type of food while going on a long journey. We should take such type of food item which will take some more time to get spoiled. And also for creativity and critical thinking and problem solving, various techniques for preserving various food items. In real life application, they can learn, avoid wastage of food, and they can know the status of food item from the information given in the packet. And we also inculcate the value for food and respect for farmers in this chapter. So this is one of the example of lesson plan based on NCERT learning outcome with integration of various subject with that particular lesson. Thank you. Thank you everyone.